We are back at the Port Solent car meet. Of course, when we turned up, it had started to rain. Look at this thing coming in. You guys already know the rules for this meet, and if you don't, go check out my last videos. A lot of people already are starting to leave because of the rain, so we're going to try and get around as quick as possible and record as much as we can. Starting with this very cool black R35 GTR with the chameleon tint next to the lovely red Corvette that we see a lot. A nice little bit of carbon fibre, and we all know how nice this is. Like I said, everyone's leaving already because they don't like the rain, especially the convertibles.
No shit.
The Mustangs are always out in force. This one is really cool. Massive tyres, and going off the badge, I take it 600 brake horsepower. But I think I might prefer this one more with the Florida plate. Behind the Jaguar XJS, we have a Celica that looks really different for some reason. It might just be the wing. We got the Subaru that we saw on the Jap night. If you haven't watched that already, go check that one out. And that is next to its rival, the Evo. But next to them two, you have my favourite out of the three, the really nice dark blue Mark 1 MR2. I haven't seen this here before, but that is stunning. An R32's rolling in, and that is behind the ZL1 that we saw from last week. Check out this really nice red Lotus Esprit. That is really cool. But there's that R32. Wow. With its beautiful RB26. But the R32 is now parked next to this stunning example of a Subaru WRX SDI. Blue with the gold wheels, that is super clean, and that is next to a black 200SX with white wheels. That's a nice little trio. You got another Mark 1 MX-5 pulling in next to its friend. Wide arches with the pop-up headlight delete. And if you didn't want pop-up headlights, we have that silver Mark 2.5 from 2 weeks ago. Still no one's told me how this one gets in. And then opposite those three MX-5s, we have a lovely purple one with a big wing. Now we have a little bit of an Audi lineup, with a BMW in it. Starting with two R8s, a black one, a BMW, and a white one. I think I'm more of a fan of this one, although I think I was wrong. This isn't white, it's like a really, really light grey. But yeah, that is really nice. But then next to the R8, we have a matching RS5, and then two RS3s, one in a darker grey, one in like this bluish colour, and then an S3 at the end. And then you got your standard Porsche lineup, which is pretty much here week in, week out. But we are heading towards a big group of old Fords. Starting with this stunning red Orion. Wow, this thing is unreal. Check that out. That is definitely one of my favourites here, and I've never seen that one before. And then next to that, you have two Escort Cabriolets with the RS Turbo engines in. Both super cool with really different engine bays. This one being an EFI with turbo written down, which looks really cool. And that is next to a cool red XR3i. Still no Mark 4 RS turbos here though. But that is as close as we're going to get as the Fiesta XR2 is leaving. Oh, that smell was just unreal. If you've ever owned an old Ford, you'll know what I'm on about. There seems to be a lot of red cars today as we have a red Mark 1 Escort Mexico. Clearly red is the new black.
Stop it.
And check out what we have managed to catch leaving. Wow. Listen to that. Jesus. I have no idea to tell if it's a real one, but it's still sick. Look at it go. Also, I know I look like I've come delivering pizzas, but I promise it's not just a Pizza Hut top. But as that dark grey Gallardo leaves, we have a really bright yellow one and orange one. It's crazy to think you have two supercars here, but I'm checking out the supercar of its time, the Escort RS Cosworth. This thing is absolutely unreal. It's a sort of like teal green sort of colour with the whale tail, just wow. It's not a bad little trio. Check these two out as well, a white Audi Quattro and a black Ford Sierra. I've never seen that four-door here, and this thing is awesome. Wow, how unreal is that? It did stop raining, so the sort of rush for everyone to get out did kind of stop. But there's the R32 leaving. And then next to this really cool Lancia, we have the grey Renault 5 GT Turbo getting ready to leave. There she goes, and she was let go by the Escort XR3i. But this Lancia looks super cool as well. I'm not too familiar with these, but yeah, it's another red car at the meet. And there goes the Orion as well. This was definitely one of my favourites, along with that RS Cosworth over there. Check out this Maserati. From behind, you think it's white, but when you walk around, you'll see that it's actually half black as well. Personally, I've never been too into Maseratis, but they are still cool to see at the meet. The DeLorean is back. We all know how cool this is, but I've never noticed that Doc is here as well. And Marty. I've always got to show this when I come because it's just so cool. And this is a really nice Aston Martin next to it. A couple of really cool Chevy trucks leaving. Now the hot rods are starting up to get ready to leave as well. Mark 2.5 is leaving. Oh, it just sounds amazing. It is starting to pour, but we had a late arrival of this yellow Audi S4, and the Mark 1 MR2 is leaving as well. And there goes the R8. But we gotta go because it started to absolutely hammer it down. Sorry, that was a bit of an abrupt ending. It absolutely started to pour down. Suddenly we've gone from having a major heat wave to it raining like this. But that's England for you. We were literally out there for like 2 minutes and look at us, I'm drenched. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry it was cut a little bit short, but my phone was messing up because it was literally just soaked. Oh no, cut your. Anyway, we're gonna head back, so I'll see you guys in the next video.